So
it's less like taboo over there, right?
Yeah,
because you're Filipinish, so you feel like, you feel like you got a little lady
boy in me.
A little Filipinos.
Filipinas.
You're a little Filipinos.
Probably got some cats.
I probably
Giraffes
cats.
kill cats.
Yeah, you're a giraffe.
Yeah, you're right on that.
He's like, you're right. I am.
He's like, you're right. I'm scared of nothing. I'm switching to you. He's like, you're right. I'm a giraffe. I kill lions. Okay.
I
Guys, I'm actually a guy. I don't know what the fuck idiots think I'm actually a giraffe.
Like, he was like, how did
Today's guest, we have Haisam Rida. Right. Thanks for our newest B team member, travel across the country to come join the B squad.
Yes,
how you liking Austin so far, my guy?
so far so good. Even though like I had the experience of my car getting breaking too.
I'm
training with some of the best guys in the world, and like everything is going smoothly. So yeah, so
that
far, so
guy
great.
chose. He could not have chose the worst car to break into. Like that was first of all your car. Second of all, right behind B team.
Right
it's
behind
like
B team.
it's
Dude.
the perfect storm for the worst car break-in.
Yes.
Because it's not only the worst parking lot to choose out of all the
and it
parking
looks
lots,
like a good, like it's like in the back of a building, you know,
Yeah,
what do you
exactly,
expect?
exactly,
And
yeah.
then Haisam fucking Rida comes sprinting out. This guy's
my
brother
God.
is a pro soccer player. Haisam's quite fast as you would expect. This guy comes sprinting after him.
I remember
Dude.
checking like the camera and I saw the guy like he was walking away already.
Haisam's like,
and
I
I
got him.
had that mindset like there's no way this guy's getting away from me.
So what was your thought? So
He had a 500-meter head start. He still
Yeah.
well, so
Yeah.
so you chased after him and you got to him. What were you thinking in your head?
like in my head, like it was very what's it called? Impulse decision.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was just like, okay, fuck, I gotta get back. But I was thinking like, man, what if he has something? So I wanted
Like
to,
like a
a
knife or
knife or a
something?
gun.
knife or
Yeah.
something like that. I honestly did not think he had a gun because like from
He's
the
a
way I saw it,
crackhead.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, maybe some weapon or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So I wanted to like be in control of the situation right away. And right before I wanted to switch gears because I thought when he saw me, he was gonna like speed up or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was ready to switch gears. I yelled at him, yo. When he spun around, he saw me like he just. my guy just froze. He made it easier for me.
So he
like,
had a bag of a bunch of shit,
a bunch
some of
shit.
which
I'm
was
sure
yours.
the rounds he was
Yeah.
making, bro. He had like some girls, ladies, like handbags and stuff. You know, it wasn't
Oh
for him, you know?
wow.
So yeah, I just wanted to like reach and grab 2-on-1 before he reached for anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then right away just foot
Boom,
swept him to
foot
the
sweep.
mat.
So what foot sweep did you use? Do you remember?
Just like I dragged him
Sasai?
across like Tashi.
Odiashi.
Pull him across and then just foot swept
Wow,
him right away.
wow.
He fell to the canvas. Sorry, I don't want to go to
Fell
jail.
to the canvas.
Probably like, oh, sorry, I don't want to go to jail. Blah blah blah. Like, bro, it's too late, man. It's
Yeah,
too late.
yeah.
This is your jail. And I am your cell
Yeah,
jail.
Jail will save you.
You
Shout
do
out
want
to
to go to
Gando,
jail,
man.
trust me.
Shout out to Gando. He was the guy that day.
Gordon Gundle, the turtle man.
But
Bro, because if he wasn't there at that time, man, the guy would
guy
have
would've
had
got
that
away.
easy.
because you
easy,
were
yeah.
sleeping.
I was sleeping,
right?
bro. I was passed out.
Caught you
useless.
sleeping.
Yeah.
So the you caught you sleeping. So the situation was Gordon Gundle, our front desk guy.
So
blue
Haisam
belt.
trains in the morning. So
Yeah,
you were
Haisam trains in the
sleeping
morning.
between sessions.
Yep.
You were in the B team room, and then
Yes.
Gordon comes in around, I
Like
guess that.
I don't know, maybe like 11,
Around 11:15, yeah.
11:15ish.
AM, yeah.
Gundle comes in, so he's 45 minutes early to his shift, whatever, and he sees this guy rummaging through Haisam's car, like doesn't think anything of it, walks into the building, and then he goes to the office where Haisam's sleeping on the couch, and he's like, "Hey Haisam, do you know this guy going through your car?"
Boom,
and then-
adrenaline
Yeah,
takes
it's-
over. No. Yeah.
So crazy.
I was like, nope. Yeah.
You had a one of your basketball cards, right?
Fuck, bro. Yeah, he almost had like my Kobe rookie card. That was a present from one of my, we used to train together in Michigan, and he's like got a huge basketball fan.
collection?
Yeah. So what
That's
I used
a
to do for fun in
collectible,
like
man,
Michigan
yeah.
is just go watch the Pistons, even though they sucked. But like, it was the opportunity for me to like watch stuff and like
Yeah.
outside of jiu-jitsu. So he knew I was a huge fan. So when I was leaving, he gave me that Kobe, and I'm also like a huge
That's
Kobe
sick.
fan. Yeah.
Wow.
So he gave me that Kobe rookie card as like
Very
a
cool.
present, and he almost got away with that.
Wow, Kobe rookie card, which is worth like thousands of dollars.
Yes, sir.
Haisam, let's talk about where you're born, where you're raised at.
Yeah, so originally I was born in Accra, Ghana, in a small town called Medina. That's where I'm originally born. I lived there until I was 15.
Where is that? Where is that? Accra, Ghana.
Accra, Ghana is a West
Oh,
Africa.
Ghana.
Yeah,
West Africa or
West
South
Africa.
I know Ghana.
Yeah, it's in the West Africa. West Africa, and the city Accra. Accra is the capital.
Oh, Accra, Ghana.
Yeah,
Okay,
Accra,
okay.
Ghana. So
Accra, Ghana.
Accra is the capital, but I'm from Medina, Accra, so which is like a small town, mostly Islamic community. But yeah, that's where I'm from, and I moved to Japan when I was 15.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Your whole
so
family moved?
my whole family moved. My dad was there first. He had like a Japanese friend he was working with, and my mom would go and see him, and she'll come back, and through that process. But
What was life like growing up in Accra?
In Ghana.
Oh, man, a lot of people ask me. I remember just spending a lot of time in the locker room because I grew up like playing soccer, like very competitive soccer.
So that was the
Yeah.
first sport.
Yep. Yeah,
Now,
I started
you
training.
wanted to go pro?
If I had stayed in Ghana, I definitely would have pursued going
Okay,
pro.
okay.
Yeah, I started.
made a lot
training
more
since-
money.
That's true.
Honestly, now you're in a room with us, dude. You could have gone way further, bro. But anyway,
For sure. Yeah, even like my friends in Ghana who knew me growing up, they see me doing jiu-jitsu now.
they're like,
"Yo,
bro, what the fuck
the
did you
fuck?
do? Why did you do this?
How did he end up
Downhill.
doing?
It's
How
like
did he end up
it's
fighting?
it's like going
Yeah.
from playing like professional football or basketball to like professional darts now.
Yeah,
it's like
Dude,
brother,
you
whoa.
look at me and Damien. You're like, yeah, why did you jiu-jitsu? Okay, look at
Like
us.
we
man.
can't really
kinda-
succeed at soccer.
Yeah,
Can't
with soccer.
succeed
What
at
are we gonna do?
football.
But you, bro, what are you doing, man? It's not too late. Like,
No, yeah, but also like just moving to Japan, it's just like growing up in Ghana, everybody did it, so you kind of did it type of way. You didn't
Yeah.
have options, but like. I'm sure you guys know it too. Just stepping on the jiu-jitsu mats, even though I got beat up on my first session,
get addicted.
it's just like
Yeah.
something, man. Like, and even when I got into high school, I had the opportunity to play soccer, man. But just like I kept coming back to jiu-jitsu.
So you were doing jiu-jitsu when you were in high school in
Yes,
Japan?
yes, yeah. Yeah, in Japan, yes, sir. So while
started it in
waiting
Japan?
to get into high school, I started jiu-jitsu. So my dad's boss, he was like a jiu-jitsu brown belt at the time. So he
Oh,
was like,
wow.
yeah,
Huh.
and I remember trying to get into a Japanese high school because my dad couldn't the international high school was ridiculously expensive. It wouldn't make sense for me to just do that. So which the public high school was free. So my dad was like, you know what, you're gonna have to.
judging.
Hey. So when I went for the interview to get into high school, they were like, man, your Japanese level is way too low. We can't. There's no way.
Oh shit.
So I took a whole year off, just studying Japanese, preparing for the examination. So while I was doing that, I couldn't really do anything else. There was no sporting activities, nothing like that. So while waiting that, I remember just going out one time with a barbecue, a company barbecue, and my dad invited us, me and my brother. That's when I met his boss,
Who did
who
jiu-jitsu.
became my first coach, who did jiu-jitsu, and he was planning on opening a jiu-jitsu gym at the time. I was like, yeah, what do? You have very long legs and arms. I think jiu-jitsu would be really good for you. I just remember thinking, man, what the fuck is jiu-jitsu?
You mean
but
judo?
yeah, but I didn't have nothing to do. It was just steady Japanese, come back home, help my mom with a lot of stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get into it. So I started training, and by the time I
get
realized,
addicted to it as soon as it,
fast
like,
forward,
clicks a
man.
little bit. Yeah.
So you had to study Japanese just to go to a Japanese school.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
your Japanese level
My
was
Japanese level when I first moved there, 2009, almost
like
zero.
nothing, really.
Yeah.
from Ghana. what do
From
you-
Yeah.
Ghana, yeah. So a year, and man, thinking about that, at that time I thought I was in an extremely difficult situation, but man, I didn't have that much responsibilities. I was 15,
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I was doing. So I learned pretty fast, and within a year I could read and write to a certain level where I could start communicating. And
That's man.
yeah.
You learned Japanese in a year. That's pretty.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's sick. You learned Japanese.
I don't know
picked
if I
up
can do
jitsu,
that now, but at the
moved to a
time,
new
yeah,
place.
Also I had that
Crazy,
if I wanted to go to high school, I need to figure this thing out. So
Yeah.
I did that, and then a year later I got into high school in Japan, and then I thought I was gonna quit jiu-jitsu and just start playing other sport, but
Yeah.
now
It
that's
stuck.
not what
No
happened.
Question.
Yeah.
So living in Japanese.
Li-
Living in Japan,
Japanese.
living in Japan, learning Japanese, I'd assume that there aren't many 6'4" black guys there.
No.
What was it? What was it like? Where
He was
the tallest
well,
man in Japan.
I was, to be fair, I was like around 6'1", 6'2" when I moved to Japan. You know, yeah. So, but I was still like a giant in
Huge.
there, you know.
Yeah,
And
African.
we were like, we were in Kanagawa. Kanagawa is like a city outside of Tokyo, so it's even like less diverse. It's like mostly Japanese people. Like you barely find anybody who speak English or anything like that, which I'm very grateful for because it forced me. The
You have to
environment
speak
forced me
Japanese,
to like
yeah.
figure things out. You know, if I maybe moved to Tokyo, it wouldn't have been the same because Tokyo is more diverse and all that stuff.
get away
you know,
with
you
English.
can get away
Yeah.
with English, but yeah. So I remember just getting to the airport and I felt like everything shrunk around me. In 2009, I was like, fuck. You know, I'm big. That's
then
how I felt.
the
I was like
giraffe
looking
came.
down to everything, you know.
Yeah.
And so it was just like, you know, people were just staring at you, you know, funny because I've been to places where they probably haven't like, never seen a black person in life
Yeah.
before. They're like, oh my god, you know. They
Is
just
that how
were like,
Giraffe came around? How did this nickname?
And Giraffe is when I moved to Tokyo. You know, when I was later trying to pursue jiu-jitsu more and get to a bigger school. So I moved to Tokyo in 2016, and the owner of Carpe Diem, Yuki Ishikawa.
Oh, yeah.
He became my coach, and he started calling me the Giraffe. And I remember just like, man. So initially, I just assumed it's because of my height, which is part of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I like the nickname the Giraffe, you know. So. I asked him, I messaged him like, yeah, why the giraffe? And he said like, oh, giraffes are humble but deadly, and also giraffe kills lions.
What?
Oh,
I didn't
hell
know
yeah,
that.
I'm a giraffe.
He's like, oh, okay,
and
yeah.
I was like,
I'm a giraffe,
and I was like, okay, fuck, I didn't know that too. So I
didn't know that.
I did my research and all that stuff, and that was true. I'm like, okay, I think this is kind of
giraffe
cool. So,
kill lions?
they kick the shit. Yeah,
They
stomp
stomp them. They
like
whip
fuck.
their head.
Dude, you ever see giraffe fights?
Yeah,
When they fight each other,
Yeah.
they use the neck and
Yeah.
head. But
Yeah.
like I think when like they're running away from lions and stuff like that,
They
they just
stomp.
swing their legs different direction, and like I think a good impact on a lion could like break the rib and like just fuck them up real bad.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, just kind of off topic. I think every animal in the wild, like in Africa, is a beast. Like you look at a zebra. Zebras are savages.
Oh, yeah.
They kick. They fucking
they're
bite.
fucking- yeah.
They're strong as shit. And
A zebra would fuck up a regular horse.
they're
I feel like,
notorious.
yeah.
Notoriously aggressive.
Yeah.
Zebras.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
like every wild animal there is.
Do you know
just a
why
savage.
they're black and white like that?
Is it because of the grass,
It's because they apparently, well,
like the shadow of the grass?
I hope this is right. Maybe you know, but like because the way predators hunt, they see in certain shades. They're not like they don't see colors like us. So a black and white zebra looks way more like blended in with the background. Like it's not like trees and leaves are black and white, but to them it like blends in some
Interesting.
weird way.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
I
Also, I
did not
think
know
when
that.
they're in a herd, they also like blend in better. You know, instead of like a normal patterned animal, they blend in better. Yeah. But anyway, the giraffe kills lions.
Yep.
Walking among Tokyo.
That's why like
Crazy.
I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I'll use
that's
that
a
nickname.
savage.
Yeah.
That's a savage one.
What was your first language in Ghana?
My first language is Hausa.
Hausa.
Yeah, so Hausa is my mom's side of, you know, the ethnic groups. So in Ghana we have like different ethnic groups. So in total I speak like 5-6 languages because of all the
shit.
different ethnic groups.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so my mom's side is Hausa, my dad's side is Zugu, and we have English as the national language because we were like colonized by the British. And it's like I'm from the south of Ghana. It's like when I meet someone from the north, I wouldn't understand what they're
really?
talking. If they speak
Completely different language.
yeah, if they speak in their local language, like dialogue, I wouldn't understand. So that's where like English comes in. Per se. So
Wow.
like, okay, you know, from my city,
Let's just
let's
speak
speak in
English.
English. You know, the Ghanaian English. But yeah, so my mom's side Hausa, my dad Zugu, English. I speak a little bit of Japanese, and then we have Twi, which is like the central Ghana. So that makes it 5, and French is like a compulsory language, just like here we have Spanish and stuff like that
Okay.
in schools. In Ghana we had French because all the neighboring countries and all that stuff. So yeah, a little bit of that too as well, and yeah, stuff like that.
What was your your upbringing like in Ghana?
Yeah,
was
did you guys have like electricity?
Yeah, yeah, we do have electricity.
Like when I think of Africa, I
Yeah.
just think of
A lot of that. Yeah.
like how affluent was your upbringing like? Were you like low class, middle class, upper class? Like what was life like?
I would say I definitely was the middle class, maybe a little bit above middle class because my dad was like outside
Like
the
an actual
country, and then
businessman?
that's one thing about like Ghana is like even if you're living like an average life overseas or like a tough life overseas, like
You're
that
doing
little
well,
money
yeah.
you can send back home is gonna be huge. Like
Yeah.
$200 per month to a Ghanaian is like crazy amount of money.
Wow.
You know. So yeah, thanks to that, I kind of live like a little above middle class, and I went to good schools. I joined really good soccer teams that were really pushing me to go pro and all that stuff. So yeah, I would say when it comes to that, I was much more lucky than most people in my situation. Yeah.
Now, so around middle class there. Now, like, what was your house like over there? Did you have to have like a gate around your house around?
For sure.
You know,
dangerous?
yeah.
I wouldn't call it dangerous per se, but like, you know, especially when I grew up, I spent a lot of time with my grandma, which was like more like in the Medina area, which was like a little rough area.
Okay.
So that's where, you know, we had like a gated house, and in Africa the way we do it is it's just like a huge family compound house. So it's just like your grandma is living in the same house,
The whole
the
family,
cousins,
like,
the whole family, you know.
That's kinda cool.
And
It's
then,
fun.
you
Yeah.
know, it's like a rounded house, and then because
have a
my
ton of
parents,
brothers, sisters,
yeah,
siblings, and
brothers,
everything.
cousins.
Yeah.
So like just growing up, I remember just it being like super competitive in the house,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and all that stuff. But when it comes to danger, like it wasn't like that crazy dangerous, but it's just like you still have to watch your back type of thing, because if you leave your stuff around, it's
It'll
gonna
get
get taken. Yeah, type of thing.
Shit, that's anywhere.
For sure,
guess
man.
so, yeah.
He left his bag on his
Yeah.
truck.
His car
That's
unlocked.
it.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't be doing that. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, we definitely don't need. Or maybe it's better to have gates, but most places here don't have gates. But I'd assume most houses, right?
Oh,
And,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
every house has gates out there.
Yeah.
That's why I know it's in Puerto Rico too. A lot of houses had.
Yeah.
They're all
Gates.
fenced and gated, and
Fenced
like
and
barbed
gated,
wire and
yeah.
shit like that. Yeah. All right, so you're in Tokyo, you're killing it, and I remember I first heard about you, Haisam, when the quintet went out there and you Kimura'd, or you subbed Boogie.
Yeah.
How'd you sub
Richie
Boogie?
Martinez,
Walk
yeah.
us through that experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So debut international tournament, 2 weeks notice. I was on
Yeah.
quintet, a brown belt.
Would you agree that's like your first breakout?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. That was
Yeah.
like my breakout.
What
like,
year was that?
performance.
What year was that?
That was 2018. Yeah.
2018.
2018, yeah.
Okay.
That's like, fuck.
Wow.
It's been that long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember just like going against this team Sakraba. I was on team
Yeah.
Sakraba. We had our first win against, I don't remember the name of that team, but then the finals was against SIMPLEMAN.
Yeah.
And I think my first fight was against Richie. And at the time too, he was like on top. I knew he had that, what's it called?
Shoulder
Dars.
guard.
He had,
Wait.
the rubber guard.
Rubber guard.
Oh,
type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So I
what
knew,
was he doing? What submission was he hitting a lot?
I don't know.
He was through like from a rubber guard, then like he pushed the arm up, like kind
Oh,
of.
yeah,
armbar,
that, like, reverse armbar
so
thing
I
from-
think he was
yeah.
killing it with that move at the time. So I remember just like, okay, I'm not gonna pass to that side, because if I pass to his right, that's where he's really strong at. So he pulled guard, he was on his back. I just jumped through his guard,
Yeah.
I pretended like, just like the Toriando, I just like hop over.
Yeah.
And he was trying to post, I just step across, and then the arm was there. I took
Wow.
it.
Armbar, okay.
Yeah, I armbarred him, yeah. So he was my
The
first like big name that I submitted, and I
Yeah.
think that was the tournament that ended up helping me get into America, because people were like, "Man, who is this guy?" You
Yeah.
know. And I think that day I was as a brown belt, I submitted like 4 other black belts. So
Nice.
people were like, "Okay, who is
Major
this guy?"
performance, yeah.
And then through assistance of some big names, I finally got that visa to make it to America. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. And now, what made you go? Did you go straight to Detroit when you came here to America? Where'd you go?
Yeah. I've visited a couple of times. Like I've my first trip to the States was in Vegas for Quintet Ultra.
Oh, okay.
And I was in New York too. I have family living there, so I trained with you guys back then, like at Hensley's.
You came to Hensley's, yeah. Who'd you train with? Yeah, I don't really remember.
Yeah,
that.
but
I
like,
don't think I was there.
I'm just like the quiet type, just playing in the
Yeah.
back. But I remember just like being there. I had one round with you. I don't
Nicky
know.
Rod
if it
was
was-
there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember rolling with you. Like that was like 2019, right after ADCC. I remember like just
Right
like,
after ADCC
yeah, right.
2019.
After
Okay, yeah,
ADCC,
probably
so
wasn't
I
there,
came
yeah.
back, and that's when I started having the idea, like, man, I'd like to just move to the state, because for me it was hard getting that visa to compete a lot. I think
Yeah.
that's another reason most people didn't know about me until black belt. So when I finally got it, I was like, yeah, I gotta make a move. I gotta compete as much as I could. So 2019, I came train in New York. I stayed with my aunts and then back and forth. But then I went back to Japan that was late 2019. So I went back to Japan 2020, like the world shut down.
Oh,
that was when COVID
so
hit.
you were in Japan when that happened.
Yep. And then for us, it affected
Japan
us
and COVID.
much faster than the state because we were closer
Right
to
back to
China.
China.
So from February, everything started going on lockdown. And it's almost like a depression phase. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, I finally got my visa. I can travel. I can do anything.
And you're
Like,
stuck.
And my guy Garmo, he opened his gym around the same time too. So
David
it was
Garmo,
like,
yeah.
it was bad for him. So I just like remembered, like, okay, I gotta get out of here, man. And Japan was very, very, like, very strict. Like, we couldn't train, you couldn't compete.
They
They
were
literally
super
just
locked down.
opened up last October.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So imagine, like, if I stayed for all this while, I would have just like been doing nothing until like last year. So I just remember being just frustrated. I didn't care where I wanted to go. So I saw Garmo had the gym in Michigan. He just started. So I reached out
Fuck
to
it,
him like,
I'm
yo,
going.
bro,
Yeah.
what do you think? And to him, he was like, yeah, well, let's make it happen. So I just
Nice.
left, bro. It was in the middle of the pandemic. I had my visa sitting down. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna bet on myself and just decided to move to Detroit. And then when I got there, I found out it's one of the most dangerous cities.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't know what I got
Fuck,
myself
yeah.
into, but I'm gonna make it work. So yeah, and fast
Motor
forward
City.
here, yes sir.
So when you moved, how'd you like? Did you have money saved yet, or like you just were like, fuck it, I'm gonna go? Like, how'd you get your car? How'd you get your apartment? Where'd you stay? What was life like?
Yeah, so when I got there, I'll say like Garmo helped me a lot. I didn't have that much money saved, but also like I had a lot of support when I decided to move
Good.
from Japan. My Carpe Diem owner and all that stuff, they kind of supported me financially a little bit just to
That's
get
sick.
on
Just to
my
help you
feet.
get out there.
Yeah, and when I moved to Detroit to David made it very, very easy to move in because he had a house, and then I moved in with him, and he helped me get a car, which I was paying off a little bit right after that, and so up until now, actually still paying off that car. So
That
yeah,
caddy.
so really he helped me like really settle in, and he made like life easier for me. So
Wow, awesome.
yeah.
Shout out David
Yeah,
Garmo.
shout out David
Garmo.
Garmo.
And then after, at some point, you made the switch to B team. Would you say that's like a fair like chapter rendition of your life? It's Ghana, Tokyo, US, B team.
Michigan,
Michigan B team. Yeah.
Michigan and B team. I think that's
Yeah.
like really, really good. And then let's just like I think it's a natural thing where you just like improve real fast, outgrow the people you are around. Which like no offense to anybody, but I just felt I felt like I wasn't growing anymore, and especially after like
That's how I feel at B
ADCC,
team.
It's
It's time to move on.
Yeah. And after ADCC, it just like kind of blew up. I didn't expect to blow up that.
Yeah, that's
Crazy,
another huge
so
blow up.
Now
Yeah.
it's just like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
I need to work on new stuff. I felt like people are figuring me out now more, so.
And once the guys kind of like start to respect you, it's harder to like surprise people. They're not as
exactly
risk averse when they get matched with you. And
Yes, yeah. So so just knew I had more work to do, and I just look up, being cool with JB. I've been talking to him a while ago.
You know
and
JB
all
for
that
a
stuff.
while?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I met
How'd you
him.
know him?
I met him in Michigan. He was friends with Garmo. He came to compete in like a Detroit Open one time.
JB knows everyone. I swear, he knows everybody. Everyone I talk to is like, oh yeah, JB, I know JB trains everybody. I swear.
JB is a cool dude, man.
Yeah.
So that's how we became friends, and we just be talking online. And then like around the same time, B team started, and he would talk to me how good the training is and all that stuff. So when I get to a certain level, like, okay, to get to that next level, I just have to be around some of the best guys. So and I didn't know how you guys were gonna accept me or where. So but when I visited, it was like cool vibes. I was like,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
how's it
make the
feel?
move.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make the move.
It's like I
you know?
fucking hate this place. I am about
not
to
at all.
leave. I'm talking to
Not at
you.
all, not at all, man.
Yeah, what have I done?
I think your surroundings matter a lot when you're trying to improve. Gotta have proper technique, good vibes, and consistent training.
Consistent training. Yeah.
Surround yourself with other people who want things like as big as you. Like if people don't really care or don't really not as committed, then you're going to be sort of slowed down, or the
exactly.
opposite.
Yeah, like a pro training with hobbyists is not that good for long, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just not going to be as consistent.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Fuck them up. But.
What do you got coming up now?
I'm on the next Who's Number One card
Yeah.
against Felipe Pena.
Yeah.
Which I think is a very, very good matchup for me, and I'm excited, man.
Fuck yeah. So
Huge
that's
opportunity, yeah.
how many weeks? 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
3
I'll say.
weeks.
Yeah,
Awesome.
right here in Austin.
3 weeks
so.
out.
Yeah, in
That
Austin.
is
In
nuts.
Austin.
It's gonna be
Sick.
sick.
They finally brought it back to Austin.
Man,
Finally,
Jesus.
did you, in growing up or in all the, either in Tokyo or Michigan, how often were you able to compete in your own place of living? Like, when you didn't have to travel to compete. Like, for example, here in Austin, we're like waking up in our own beds competing. Like, did you have that a lot throughout your career?
No. I've
Always traveled to
traveling
compete.
compete, cutting weight while on the flight was
It's
like
the worst.
normal
It
thing,
became
man.
the
It's
norm,
like,
yeah.
So really, just having it around where you live is like super cool, man.
The
Like
best,
it's so
yeah.
got
I mean,
advantage.
well, we did move here because of who's
That
number
was
one.
the
that was like a big
part of
reason.
it. Yeah.
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 Why do you make that face?
What?
I thought it was Joe Rogan.
It was a combination of things.
Well, it was, a combination of
Yeah.
Joe, Flow Grappling being here, W&O, like we had to be here like every month, and then
Weather.
For like 3 months, and we
and
moved
it
here.
was
Then-
Texas.
Yeah, W&O had consistent matches in Austin.
In
and
Austin.
Then we moved here.
And they're like,
we're not.
Dallas.
Dallas. Yeah, fuck these guys. Yeah.
I kind of think Dallas would have been better.
Really? Why?
In Austin? No, not
don't-
never. No.
You think Austin is better than Dallas?
Austin.
Yeah, I think Austin's way cooler. Yeah.
Austin's much better than Dallas and Houston. All the people in Dallas and Houston would rather be in Austin.
No. Dallas,
What's the reason?
No,
What's the reason for
Dallas
Dallas?
is cleaner. Doesn't
Nope.
have like the homeless
No,
population.
yes, it does.
Not like Austin.
Every time I've been to Dallas, there's been homeless people everywhere.
Yeah, I'm on Nicky Rod's side.
Not,
Fuck you,
not
all right?
like Austin. Austin's
think
bad.
it's becoming-
The airports. It's a better international airport.
Yeah,
Dallas.
for
You get
sure,
direct flights anywhere from Dallas.
I'm not going outside of. The
I
nation.
never
I
leave.
stay in
America.
Honestly, our airport's it's small, but it's not crazy busy. I've never had to wait in long lines in TSA.
No, yeah, but you don't get direct flights to like Europe or something.
You have to go to
Why-
Dallas.
I don't want to go to Europe. I like my states.
You stay in Austin.
It's safe. It's safe.
Honestly,
Austin's going downhill.
the airport sucks. The
Yeah.
airport here sucks.
Nah.
But still, it's worth it. Austin's the best, man. What do you?
What's good
Shut
about
up.
Austin?
Why is the
It's so
airport
cool.
suck?
Look
Joe
around.
Rogan?
Yeah, Joe Rogan. There's like those cool Christmas lights everywhere. That's my favorite
The
part.
Christmas lights, like in a beer
in
garden.
some guy's backyard. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just driving around. You're like, ooh, Christmas lights. I love that. That's it.
Yeah, Austin.
That's
I like
all.
how-
That's
I
my
like-
selling point.
Hey, yeah,
Austin's
for real, though.
weird
Like,
as
I love
fuck.
Austin, though. I love
No,
Austin.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying I don't like it. I'm
You
saying
are saying
Dallas
you
would've
don't
been
own
better.
it.
How would it have been better?
I just told you. The homeless.
We weren't
homeless
listening.
problem's not
That's
that
wrong.
bad.
That's
No,
wrong.
no, you're
Yeah,
wrong.
Haisam's like,
Every-
it would be nice if my car to get broken. Around,
Bro, every time I've been to Dallas or Houston, there's tons of homeless people.
Not like Austin. I'm telling you,
What are
Austin's
you
worse.
talking about?
These guys
Austin
just
is
don't agree on
horrible.
anything.
It's not. It's bad in
They
one,
have
in like one or
camps.
two sections.
No. They have
Camps?
camps underneath the bridge. Every bridge in Austin,
Yeah.
there's tenements.
Oh,
there's
yeah,
camps
yeah,
there.
Tenements.
man.
Tenements.
Where should they go?
Yeah, you have a
They should
problem
go
with
to
homeless people.
Dallas. They send them down to Austin, but there's that. I think it's a cleaner city. Like when you go to, it's cleaner. The Dallas.
What do you have to? What does it bother you that there's a cup on the floor in the highway? Was that a problem for you?
It just looks nicer. There's that. There's
So two opinions. Okay.
no
2 points,
it-
2
that's
points.
that's a fact. The homeless problem
That's
is
a
worse in
fact.
Austin. All right. Airport's better.
All right. Airport's bigger. I wouldn't say
Air-
better.
He hasn't. Don't make fun of the way he talks. We spoke about this. Hey,
What?
oh shit.
What do you say?
I would say airport's bigger. I wouldn't say it's better.
Airport's bigger.
Look,
Goes
the
to
airport's
Wait,
better,
Dallas
and there's
airport
less.
is bigger?
Maybe there's less homeless people. Still, Austin's cooler, man. There's
I'm not
more.
saying Austin's bad.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm just
And
saying
we're
Dallas, Dallas
we're
could've been
pissed
better.
off.
You haven't spent enough time. in
Dallas, I think, also cheaper houses. than
Yeah, because
Austin.
they're not
Probably
as
true.
good. They don't have those
No,
Christmas
no,
lights in the
because
back.
Bro, they're so cool.
You really
They're
like those
they light
Christmas
up.
lights,
Yeah,
huh?
everyone's moving. Everyone's moving to
fucking
Austin, so
ambiance.
because it's better.
No, the Californians are gonna make it shit. I promise you. Give it 5 years. This is a horrible place.
Well, you just got to be like 30 minutes outside of Austin. Like here, there's no homeless people here.
Austin's good if you don't live in Austin. It's great. Don't you understand?
What are you talking about? You live in Austin?
Yeah,
yeah.
You just live in Dallas and you go to Austin every now and then.
Yeah, but if you go to downtown in any major city, it's gonna be homeless people. You go to the outskirts, there's
I
going to
agree
be no
with that. I
homeless
think
people.
that's
No,
like
for
becoming
sure.
like a big city problem, like the homeless.
Oh,
thing,
question.
you
I
know?
think no matter what.
What about in Japan? How's the homeless population there?
Zero.
Nothing,
There's
right?
nothing.
Because
Yeah.
they're hard workers.
Yeah, kill them.
They probably hide them somewhere, but like you barely see anything.
Oh,
like, on the
man.
street,
You wanna know something?
Even like a big city like Tokyo is very rare.
Like nothing.
Really?
Nothing. Like
Wow.
Why?
yeah, it's crazy.
Well, Tokyo.
I think it's just like the
Well, culture's
it's a
probably
culture
a big
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
So where do they? I
They
mean,
kill
they're-
themselves
Oh,
if they
well,
can't really make
No,
it.
no, no.
It could be maybe the family like supports them and like tries to keep
Yeah.
them civilized.
It's probably
Yeah.
tighter family bonds. You know, like here, like a guy grows up, becomes homeless, like he can't go back.
But
to
like in
his
Japan,
family,
also like
yeah.
committing crime on purpose just so they get arrested. Also, is like a big thing.
Oh,
just so
yeah,
they get arrested and they
Oh,
get
wow.
in
Yeah,
prison.
They have a
Now
better
they
life
have a
in
bed,
prison.
Oh,
bed
wow.
and food.
You know, yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually a thing.
Whereas
In-
here, you do not want to.
In
go-
Ger-
you're better off on the streets.
In Germany, I know that like it's
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
the people that are homeless essentially choose to be homeless. Like if they
a lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
here too.
well, the thing is they literally don't have to be homeless because they can get
Housing and
free
food or
housing from the government and like a 500 euro like monthly like stipend or whatever. So they if they are homeless, it's because they chose to be.
I mean, camping's fun, but not forever.
Oh, when are we gonna go camping?
When it gets cool out, probably September, October.
September, October. I want to go camping.
What do you do for camping?
I don't know. I never really
Yeah.
been.
All right. So
Have you guys been?
American camping, pretty much, we just we'll pack some tents. We pretty much gotta pack a bunch of food, and we'll just sleep outside in tents for
fun,
like a
for
night
fun.
or two. For fun.
It's pretty- it
Instead of
actually
your
is fun.
nice house.
Yeah. That you pay for it.
Work
Yeah.
so hard to have a bed and the house looks beautiful. We pretend we're like
And you still have to like pay rent where you're living now, or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
those days. You get to trade them in or something. Okay, how long? 2 days, 3 days,
I think we do Saturday night, Sunday night.
2 nights.
Oh, 2 nights. 2 nights. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
Fucking
sleep
pussies.
in tents. We
You wanna
fish.
come?
Let's
Wanna
go
fish a little
a
bit.
full.
So, is
year.
it like you hike into like
Well,
the,
we're
the
gonna
forest type of thing?
kind of.
You
We're just
drive-
We'll just
you probably
we'll like go to the
drive-
back of B team or something. It's just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
camp out there.
No, we're gonna drive to like a state park, and we'll camp at like a state park that we drive to. There'll probably be a lake there. We go fishing and stuff, but just connect with nature for a little bit. Some hippie stuff, you know.
State park, yeah. Like, is that more like safer? Because for me, it feels like Brandon going walking, hiking, and all that stuff. Bro. That's like not a cup of tea for me.
What are you scared of?
Mountain
like
lion.
a bear coming out of nowhere, getting attacked by a
Do we
bear.
have
or
hunters in
something.
Texas?
I don't think they're
I think we
bears. here.
probably got some cats.
We have. Probably
Giraffes
cats.
kill cats.
Yeah, you're a giraffe.
Yeah, you're right on that.
He's like, you're right. I am.
He's like, you're right. I'm scared of nothing. I'm switching to you. He's like, you're right. I'm a giraffe. I kill lions.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Guys, I'm actually a guy. I don't know what the fuck idiots think I'm actually a giraffe.
Like, he was like, how did giraffes kill the lions? They swing their legs.
All right. So we'll camp for 2 days somewhere. Have you guys ever done that before, camping?
Not legit
Yeah.
camping. I went camping when I was like a kid, but
I mean, well, I've been camping a bunch, but like we pack our food. We're not hunting and
No,
shit.
you pack your food. We'll Jay is like, I'm gonna not pack food.
let's
Let's
bring our own. Bring our own food. Let him.
Jay, go off in the wild. You're being weird. He's like there
like-
with a spear. He's like, Jay,
He got like this little bundle from Walmart. He's got a sleeping bag, a fire starter, and like a knife. He's like, I'm gonna kill my fish. And I'm gonna cook my fish and eat it. I'm like, all right, bro. I have sandwiches when you're done. We get
This
hungry.
is-
he's gonna jump in the water. I can't catch a fish. I'm so hungry.
get him a spear or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Man,
You're like, guys, can I please have food?
I cut my thumb on the spear. I hurt myself.
Just want to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, MASF Supplements and Violent Hippie. Use code SIMPLEMAN, all caps, for 15% off both of those companies. MASF Supplements, trademarked Smashing Greens, Smashing Reds, very nutrient-dense foods. I personally use their creatine and BCAAs during my workout and sometimes even before the workout. For Violent Hippie, they have soaps, USDA CBD oils, T-shirts, rash guards, you name it, owned by former Navy SEAL Mitch Aguiar. Use SIMPLEMAN to get 15% off.
Guys, Violent Hippie, MASF Supplements, get the Smashing Greens, Smashing Reds, all the vitamins, nutrients you need to get that body that you want.
Nicky Rod style.
You guys have all been all over the world. You probably the most out of all of us.
He's the most.
Where would you say is the just weirdest place you've seen on Earth?
Weirdest?
Just-
Austin, for sure.
Austin? No, please no.
Yeah, I mean, also,
what
it's
do you
strange for
say,
me,
like,
the
yeah,
Philippines.
like the people, everything, like you see. I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of stuff out here in Austin I've never seen anywhere else.
Like
in
what?
my
Like
life.
what?
Like just like, just walking around downtown, you see people just dress.
Oh yeah, there's
Interesting
definitely
way.
yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
in
yeah.
New York,
like-
I would there'd be
Yeah,
like
I've seen weirder shit in New York. I
yeah,
think.
in
Oh
New-
yeah, New York too is definitely up on the list
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
an odd.
In
like-
New York, you'd be walking around and you see like people dressed as like elves and dragons, and then you realize it's Fashion Week. You're like, what the fuck? They're just like at their coffee shops dressing.
Yeah.
Costumes.
Cosplay.
Yep.
In the Philippines, it was weird as hell, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I
like-
would assume. Like
so
sort
like one of the
Far
Asian
East.
countries, yeah, like Southeast Asia or whatever. So first, the place is like very, very dirty for the most part. Like there are certain parts of the city that's like very like affluent.
What
and
dirty garbage or like a lot of homeless people?
Yeah,
or-
garbage and like just all littered on the street. Like no one's gonna come
Wow.
clean it up. So
That
it's
sucks. That's not.
it's
that's
like
not good.
shit, right? And then first like cockroaches. So if you look in like the crack in in the sidewalk, it's like nighttime. You take your flashlight and you shine in the crack.
Cockroaches.
There's like, it's like hundreds of them with their fucking. It's disgusting. You look down the crack and they're just in there, and then you keep walking, whatever. There's a bunch of clubs and stuff, and then like.
That's
you
the
see these-
climate though. That's not like.
But listen. So then you see
know.
like these girls that
Oh.
are just I
Oh.
fucking you, like
Oh.
I fucking you, and then you feel like you're like, oh damn, I must be hot, but then you realize it's a guy with boobs.
He's actually
It's a lady boy.
I raping you.
Yeah, and you're like, oh my
Oh,
god.
Yeah.
So it's like lady boys
So it's
there.
like a guy with boobs and a wiener.
Yeah, basically. Like,
The
it's
guy
lady
with
boys.
the boobs and a wiener.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's like
that
weird
is
place. I don't see many
I don't like that shit.
lady boys here. Like,
No, it's here. It's
Actually, I
like
don't
I'm
know.
sure they see you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like when
a
I
culture thing,
travel,
right?
I'm gonna see a bit more of the culture. Like I'm gonna go out and stuff. I don't really go out
How
here.
come you think the lady boys are so specific to certain regions? Like obviously they're everywhere, but they like there's an abundance in certain spots.
So
it's less like taboo over there, right?
yeah,
because you're Filipinish, so you feel like you feel like you got a little lady
boy in me.
a little Filipinas. You're a little Filipinas.
I think
anyway.
the culture. I don't know, man, because I feel like the lady boys, like, it's like a lady boy. That's like how they identify.
Oh my God.
Here, it's like they have to identify as a woman. It's like
There, it's a
different.
whole nother.
It's
genre.
exactly.
Well,
It's
I
like,
think you could be whatever you want here in America. You could be a lady boy or a shovel.
No, but
But
there-
like-
here it's like if you're a ladyboy, you're a transgender. You're like, or you identify as a whatever the fuck.
But
there it's like you
transgender-
identify as a ladyboy. You're
I
like,
thought that whole transgender thing, you had to chop the wiener off to be a trans.
you can do whatever you want. You could just say it.
fucking know.
Boom. And if anyone
You
disagrees,
could just say it. You could be
they're-
like,
you can still have a winner and still like
can have-
identify as a
yeah,
human, like which
yeah,
is
it's
like
kind of good
so
if
crazy
you're a
to
criminal, right? Because you could be like going to jail and be like, oh, I'm a chick.
that's crazy.
happened.
That's
That's
actually
that should
yeah,
not be
like,
allowed.
it looked like
the
That's-
one guy
that's happened, yeah.
all these
Yeah, I
inmates
saw-
started getting pregnant or whatever.
yeah, news of
How did
inmates
this
getting
happen?
pregnant. I'm like,
yeah, I'm
bro,
fucking
yeah.
them. I'm actually a chick. What did you think?
You fucking idiots.
You guys bought that? Sheesh.
bro. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That guy's. I mean, that lady's.
Why
having a
not
blast.
everybody that gets
guy.
arrested?
No. Maybe yeah.
What were you saying?
I feel like if you get arrested and you're a dude, just claim that you're a chick.
I'm a chick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
I guess
in America.
How's that gonna work? Is that gonna is that people gonna let that slide now?
I mean,
That's got to be.
way.
They did it once, and they're like, "Okay, we can't let this happen again." Probably, we got to fix this problem.
That's
I don't
wild,
know.
man.
Very odd.
That's wild.
Off topic, but now, so
Yeah.
he has Felipe Pena.
Yeah.
You have
Dante.
How you feel
That's
coming
gonna
up?
be
for that?
fireworks.
What's the weight at?
Weight is 155. It is for the belt, that lightweight strap, and man, it is. I'm pumped. I'm excited. It's like I know it's gonna be an exciting match. I'm not like
anytime
concerned
you
about
settle
that.
a mat, it's gonna be.
It's
crazy.
gonna be ridiculous, but I want to win so badly. Like it's okay if it's exciting, great, but like you gotta
winning first.
get
Exciting
that
second.
dub. Yeah. So, yep, that's the plan. And he just faced PJ. He just had a rematch with PJ. I think he won.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know
how did that go?
I didn't see it.
Was
I'll
that
watch
yesterday
it.
or something?
Yeah, I think it was
I
literally
saw
yesterday, yeah.
a
Was that
post. I
Church?
didn't see
Twisted
it.
Church?
Yeah, Twisted Church. Yeah.
No. That
Was it?
No, Twisted Church was Taza versus
Wojcik.
Wojcik. Yeah,
Brought
but
it to
this
overtime.
was in Pittsburgh. It was a different.
Oh,
one.
that was a different.
Yeah, brawl
I
at the
really assumed
Berg.
it was the same thing.
different- same day, though,
But I
yeah.
saw did he win?
I think he won.
Yeah,
think he
I
won,
saw
yeah.
a post or something like that, but I didn't see it actually.
Wait,
fight.
did you watch Taza and Wojcik? How did that
Didn't,
go?
but apparently it was a war, and Taza won.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the post of
You
that
saw-
too.
yeah,
I didn't
I
see
just
the
saw the
actual
post.
fight. Yeah.
But
Well, how can you watch the Twisted Church?
I have no
Do you
idea.
know?
it's
is it on
some
Flow?
kind of it's some kind of link. At least what last time for me, maybe they changed it or made it like just on YouTube. But it's a great event. Shout out, like I've competed for them before. They're super cool, super helpful to the athletes. They drove me around everywhere, hooked me up with a seminar. They're awesome.
Yeah.
And a huge payout. Like there's tournaments
Yeah,
for
like
like
10K or something like that.
10K is
Yeah.
pretty,
Oh, wow.
pretty good.
Yo,
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So the 155 WNO belt that was
Yeah.
vacated by Cade, right? Cade had that.
Yeah, so Cade won that belt, and then it was pretty much like I don't think they had anyone fight for the belt at that weight for a long time because of his contract with One. They weren't sure like what he was doing, but again, I don't really know. They did that. Oh yeah, he won it at that tournament. That was like I think like 2 years ago. The 155 like Grand Prix.
Oh
thing.
yeah,
Remember that? Yeah,
the Who's Number One
You were
championship.
on the
Yeah,
upper.
I was on the heavyweight.
Yeah, the heavyweight one with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, yeah, so he won that belt, and then it hasn't been fought for since then. So now they're kind of like, I think Flow
Bringing
is
it
just like, yeah, they're bringing back. I think they're just doing more events like coming up. So they're gonna set this up for the strap, and then yeah, the winner is basically gonna be defending it quite
Consistently?
regularly. Hopefully,
Would
yeah.
you
Yeah.
if one championship hit you up and they,
Yes.
they wanted they wanted you to
Maybe.
fight Cade?
Oh yeah, but I
what-
mean, I
what-
can't be exclusive, so I don't know if they're
You
gonna-
can't be exclusive.
No, I don't want to only fight for one thing. I mean,
What is
if
like
they
50K?
What would
pay
it
me
cost
a
you to be
shitload of-
exclusive?
What would it cost?
Like at least $25. No, I don't know. I'd have to think about like what is coming up. Like no matter what, you can't exclude ADCC. So
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
you know,
I'm
but,
sure in their contract.
I'm
they're
sure in
allowed.
their contract. There's no way Cade's not doing ADCC.
They did.
Yeah, I think you're allowed
did,
to just
exactly.
do ADCC, right?
Yeah,
Everything else,
okay.
ADCC, IBJJF, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna not want to do. So there's UFC Fight Pass events that are gonna start to pick up, and Flow is starting to pick up as well. I don't know, man. I would have to like sit down and
50K
look
sub
at
bonus.
50K sub.
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy
fucking-
money, man. That's
bro.
crazy. But you have to fly every time. That's
They're paying
unpleasant.
fucking I don't know. What would
Fly
it
me
take you?
first class.
What would it take? What would it take to go exclusive with one?
Okay, at least
Show and win.
At least 50K a match, and then like another 25 win bonus. I think.
So you're
I don't
you're
know.
telling me you have to make 75K a match to go exclusive with
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
5 matches a year at least.
Yeah, and
Something
then
like
at least a certain number of matches a year. 5 would be
You're
good. but
lying.
I no, I'm
You're
not
lying.
I would do it.
You're telling me they pay you
I'd do it for
15.
Talk to them for me. I'll do it.
that. Half goes to taxes.
Not if you don't pay taxes.
15. You're telling me
No,
30K,
that's not worth
and
it.
then
No,
50K,
you teach a seminar for that, and then you
50K
can compete all
sub-bonus?
over the place. Yeah, no. That's
right,
my
okay.
number. All right, you hear that? But we can negotiate if you want. We can talk about it. Maybe 45.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
I don't know. What about you guys? What's your
I don't know.
numero?
But think about it. 15-15, minimum 5 matches. That's 150K a year just for matches, not even including
I'll start
sub
at
bonus.
50 and then I'll go there if they negotiate me. Hopefully they don't watch this so they know I'm not, fucking playing hardball here.
Yeah, I remember I was when I was negotiating with one, they were offering me like, I don't know, maybe like 35 or 45 a match, and I ended
Exclusive,
up,
right?
Exclusive, yeah, for a few matches a year, and I had like this like, I turned it down ultimately, but I was like, fuck, like am I making the wrong decision? And definitely it wasn't, because now it's like
I'm
getting
all these
more.
other fucking matches. Yeah.
See, I believe in myself.
Yeah, gotta.
Right?
And I would have been stuck at that price point for at least 2 years, and I had the inclination that every time I compete, my value would go up.
Yeah.
And
It takes you out of the loop. Like if you're like the guys that won, they're all sick. Like Mikey, the Rotolos, whoever else is signed, but like you get taken out of like the main realm
loop,
of grappling in North America. It's where the best guys are. Like it's not
that the best thing about being like a kind of like a solo contractor is that people just kind of can bid on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want me to compete? All right, give me this price. No, okay, this other guy wants.
You're
me
free
too.
agent. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
free agent,
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
once they sign you, it's true. It locks you into that price, and then if you don't do well over those years, then you get out of there, and then you're at the same price. But if you do really well, you're stuck at that price. So it's
At the same time, it's
Kinda-
like it's great money for lesser competition. So it's definitely
that's
It's
also
definitely
pretty
lesser
good.
competition.
Yeah,
Lesser
that would be
competition.
nice to just not be concerned with.
Dude, Mikey's fighting like guys that like don't know leg locks pretty much.
Do they do jujitsu?
It's like
Am I-
sambo,
they just fight.
sambo,
Sambo
and
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, Sambo versus Tonin recently.
Oh shit! Yeah,
just
you guys-
to
yeah,
cap
yeah.
that off, not to talk shit about Mikey's
Oh,
fucking
Mikey's good.
very
Mikey's
good.
very good, yeah.
And I would love to see that's a
Why
great
doesn't
I would
he
love to
compete in
fight
ADCC?
I would love to see
I would
him
love to
in
fight
the
Mikey.
main realm, like
Yeah.
on WNOs versus guys we know in
One-
here.
Is he
you know?
good enough
Hold
to go
on,
against
one
him?
He
championship.
could be, yeah.
Hold on, one championship. I want to fight Mikey Musumeci. I want to fight
You're
him.
gonna lock you
Alright.
in a contract.
50K sub bonus.
What I mean,
That's huge.
Souza subbed him.
who's the best guy that Mikey
Sousa
beat?
subbed him. Mikey,
I don't really.
Like I know he's
He-
well known, but like I
dude,
don't know.
I
anybody that
remember
he beat.
seeing Mikey
In
versus
the gi, though, he beat
in
some
the
like,
gi. He's
Mickey is very good.
He's only
Yeah.
he's
no
doing
gi.
no gi.
I don't know about wins.
He had a crazy match with Gio a while back on WNO.
But Gio like
yeah,
even top
yeah,
10.
Oh yeah. No,
I mean,
no,
look,
no.
Gio's not
Gio's
the
good.
great. He's good, and
Gio's good, but-
it's to sub him is tough, and he cranked on Gio's heels real hard for like a big part of that match, and that's like impressive. His leg locks are super dangerous, and anyway, just it would be cool to see him versus
A good
guys like top 10 in the flow rankings,
Like
or
Damien
on
Anderson.
like Damien Anderson, or you
I
know,
really want to fight him.
yeah.
I comment
cool.
every now and then when they post Mikey. I comment I subbed the guy that subbed Mikey. I comment that.
Is that true?
comment that.
Yeah, yeah.
Who?
Gabe
Yeah.
Souza. Well,
Yeah, you can't.
just lost to
yeah.
him now, but before that,
You didn't have
Yeah.
to say that. You-
Cut that out. Edit.
yeah.
Anyway,
but
I want to
Musumeci-
see Mikey in the main realm, and that's the whole thing about one. You sign exclusive anywhere. Like if it's not in the mainstream, you're gonna. It's hard to stay super relevant versus if you boom, you're on Flow, you're on Fight Pass, you're on. Some
relevant.
event
I don't know,
here.
man. They promote the shit out of him.
He's definitely.
Training
I'm
with
not saying
Zuckerberg.
he's irrelevant. I'm just saying he would be way bigger if he were to compete in.
I don't think so,
all
man.
the shows.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he would get potentially exposed.
Yeah, one championship
Oh.
is best for him. I think.
Yeah.
All right.
I think one championship is best for him.
Okay.
They promote him.
Mikey, I believe in you.
I think Mikey's
joke.
a nice guy and he's probably
Yeah.
really good jiu-jitsu, but I think there's other guys around his weight that are better than him. Like the lowest weight class in ADCC. Like who won his weight class ADCC?
Diogo Hayes.
Yeah, Diogo. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so-
Diogo Hayes. Gabe Souza
Mikey,
took second.
Mikey could do well with Diogo. You guys don't think so? I think he get
I think he's
sit
too
on
small.
his legs.
I think he's too small. Maybe enters his legs. I don't know.
Is that the problem why he doesn't compete in ADCC because he's so small?
It's because he doesn't wrestle at all. I
Doesn't
think.
wrestle?
I
He can pull guard.
I think
you
he's
pull guard, but
don't
if
know,
you
I think
if you
he's like-
really can only pull guard, like you're at a huge
I
disadvantage.
I think it'll be
man.
fine, but I think
He'll
he's
do
just
well,
a bit
yeah.
too small, and I think it's an aggressive tournament.
He just trained with
He's
Zuckerberg,
he's
right?
jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he is.
I don't know. I think so. Like, I mean, dude, ADCC
who
is
It's more of a
wins?
fight, bro. It's a grapple fight. You know?
Exactly. Yeah,
Elon
yeah.
Musk or Mark Zuckerberg, who wins?
Probably Elon, to be honest.
Hi,
He's
Sam. What do
bigger.
you think?
I gotta go with Elon.
Elon?
Elon.
Damn. I'm going with Zuck.
Zuck looks athletic.
He does.
He competes.
He looks athletic. He's actually training, but he's still
He's
so
younger.
new in it. And Elon's huge.
Who's younger?
Is Elon training?
He's a jiu-jitsu guy.
What? Is he?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're like, wait, I have no idea. I think Zuckerberg is actually training. Like Elon doesn't.
He is actually training. Yeah. I saw. Did you see the wakeboarding? He actually looks like an athlete. to
Yeah,
be honest.
yeah.
I didn't see that. He's
Yeah,
what,
yeah,
Zucker?
he actually looks.
I saw
Yeah.
a post with him and like Easy.
Yeah.
He's just training with
He
Vulcan.
looked pretty
out of
shredded.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
doing,
shredded.
he's doing
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
he might take it, man. Zuck
I
might
think
take it.
Zuck takes it.
They're either
I
way, they
swear,
both
yeah.
suck. I don't know.
You think that fight goes down on that? What Dana was promoting it
UFC?
right for one of the UFCs.
I honestly think they're trolling, man. They're
I
not
think
gonna
they're
fight.
trolling.
Yeah.
I really hope that would be such a like wow. What a
We live in a
It's
joke.
gonna
We
be
would-
an
it's a
actual
joke,
guy,
yeah,
bro.
this
It's
is
gonna be like a fight of the
ridiculous.
century or
Yeah.
something like that.
oh fight of
Well, that's gonna be huge.
It's
Like
the-
the
it's the
biggest
fight of
prize
Earth.
fight. Yeah.
yeah. Like in the history of the planet, humans have never had a bigger
bigger fight
fucking fight
between two
These are the two
CEOs.
superpowers of the world.
That's
Wow,
true.
that's
maybe.
crazy though.
It's
That's
funny,
crazy
like
to think about that.
money and power is great, but like at the base of everything, if you can beat somebody in a fight, that
That's
kind of
what-
matters more, right? It doesn't matter how rich you are.
Like
this guy beat you.
Facebook, Tesla, all goes out the window.
Yeah.
You got no fucking guts, baby. Come on. All right. Fucking Donald Trump versus Vladimir Putin.
Oh, no. They're too old.
Man,
Vladimir.
Vladimir Trump. I think Vladimir wins.
Hey.
Yeah.
He's like a judo black
You
belt,
ever
right?
seen here the trolls even doing
Yeah,
like, those
yeah.
are legit,
He
man.
actually can throw.
Yeah,
Those
but
are
I
really
mean, the other
legit.
people there are like at risk of their families being.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
They
So
just
they're
do
like,
the flip.
okay, Ippon.
Yeah,
Wow.
Sorry, the harvest
Hey.
wasn't so good this season. Potatoes. They can't grow in the cold. Stop invading Ukraine.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
did you guys meet Trump?
Trump?
Did you guys meet Trump at the? Oh, did you guys
Me?
go to the fights?
No.
Oh no.
Ah. I've been here. I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded like a fun time.
Yeah,
Wait,
Nicky
you were
Ryan.
you were out there, right?
No, Nicky Ryan got to was at Volk's most recent fight.
Oh,
And was hanging out and stuff. I had the opportunity to go. I should have went. I don't know.
It's
why
just
I
a
didn't
good
go.
like marketing thing, just to show up and.
I
like,
just
be there.
I just got back to Austin. I was like, fuck it. Do I want to leave again? You know.
Yeah.
I should have did it because it would have been good for.
Good for social media
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
whatever. Next
Yeah.
time.
Social media is business.
It
I
is.
see.
It definitely is.
It is business.
And just meeting somebody, like, you know, sometimes it's good to help you out, get the validation of taking a picture, but for me, so like meeting somebody like Style Bender and then be like, oh, like we'll train later on and fucking go from there, like that shit,
Yeah,
that shit helps
exactly.
you out, and also like, you know, I can help those guys out as well.
No, exactly.
Yeah,
For sure. Especially like Izzy.
Yeah,
I wonder. Craig said he might be helping Izzy for his fight, huh?
yeah.
You know, is that a thing?
Might fly Nicky Ryan down.
Yeah,
So,
that's. They think they're gonna go in like September, maybe.
Yeah,
But I don't know about for the camp. I think they're just going for the fight.
Oh yeah.
I think at least that's what Nicky said. I don't know if Nicky's gonna help Izzy with the fight. Maybe Craig might. But
That was sick, man.
Volk
Yeah.
looked good, man.
Fuck, bro.
Volk is a savage,
Straight dog.
just dominating.
Bro, he just dominated that guy, bro. Like
Man,
on the ground, even stand up too.
yeah, that's crazy to be such a good fighter. And you know, he doesn't really come from a big gym. You know, he trains at like City Kickboxing every now and then, but it's like his main gym is not many people in there. Like it's just this old coach that teaches him stuff, and everyone, like no one else is a world-class fighter there.
Yeah.
It's crazy that he came from
That's
that.
crazy, man.
He's got the ability to learn and
Yeah,
progress.
yeah.
We just had a tournament go down this weekend, right? Declan, Nick, and
Want to talk about that?
yeah, why not?
All right.
You do not want to?
Nick got the submission.
We got some killers coming up in B team, man. Nick, people don't know about him too much. He's fucking good. Joe Chen just got back here, but the tournament. Declan subbed one of the guys he once went the distance with, so that's great for Declan. Yeah,
I thought it was 2 subs.
He subbed. Yeah, it was 2 subs in turn. But one of the guys he went against, he had previously faced at like trials, and he went the distance with him. This time he subbed him. So that's good. And then
lost in the finals.
Lost to Luke Griffith. And,
Declan, man. He got really good, man. Is
Yeah.
it Declan or Declan?
Declan.
It's
Dick's in ass.
Yeah,
Is D-I-C-K or D?
It's D-I-C-K, but he doesn't
Dickens.
like... Yeah, no.
Just call him-
It's Declan. It's Declan. D-E-C-L-A-N, yeah. But that's hilarious.
But just say Declan.
It's Declan. Call him Declan.
To call him that, yeah. Please.
That's the best.
Yeah, me and him go way back. Actually, it's funny.
No way. What?
It's funny how we
you-
all
how you
ended
know?
up in like B team because like I think he's Australian, right? So
Yeah.
and I used to live in Japan, so he would travel to Japan to compete all the time, like all the time.
Oh, wow.
And,
Oh, it's right proximity-wise, yeah.
And we both used to compete in the gi. I think I've competed against him at least 5 times.
No
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Did he ever beat you
all
or
in
no?
the gi. Nope.
Nope.
All of them, but
Declan's watching this. Piece of shit. Puts on the key.
Yeah, we used to go. I think we competed 4 times in gi, 1 no gi. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow,
and we go. It came to a point like you come to the arena, you see him like, man, you again.
Yeah.
You know, type of thing.
My
But
gosh,
it's crazy. It's crazy how like
But now you
we
guys are
made it
both
all the way,
here.
and now we both here, and he's much bigger now, so it's good training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that. That's true. It's a whole nother. That's like the proximity of like Tokyo or Japan to Australia.
How far is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
It's still pretty far, but
4-hour
yeah,
flight? 5-hour flight?
Fuck, maybe more. I don't know.
Really?
I
What?
don't know. Maybe
5
more or less.
hours?
I don't know. But like,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
maybe something like that.
Something like 5.
Between 5, 6,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
You
Yeah.
guys ever
Okay.
been to Australia?
But I've never been to Australia.
Me neither.
I've
I
been
really
really
wanna
close,
go to
but there was
Australia.
nothing to go to. Sorry, Craig, but there was nothing to go to Australia for. You know,
Yeah.
like there was no like big events or anything like that. So yeah,
It's probably been busier and busier, but
Yeah.
like you started going more to the States, so
yeah, States.
I think I would go for a seminar tour.
I'll definitely go for something
if I
at
do
some
it.
point. Yeah.
But man, I would need to like teleport there because it's so far.
Yeah, man, I don't miss those long flights, bro. It sucks. Like,
What's
It's
the
not
longest
like-
flight you've been on, Haisam?
longest flight, I'll say from Japan to Angola.
Angola.
Angola is like right next to South Africa, and that's like the whole trip was like 30 hours. I'll say, yeah. I started in Tokyo, traveled to like Qatar to like Addis Ababa, Ethiopia,
Yeah.
Ethiopia to like.
It's probably gonna take so
Angola.
long because it's not like a lot of people are going through there.
Exactly,
it's
exactly.
like
You have to
Dallas to
change,
there is
yeah.
probably way easier. It's just like big
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
planes going there. Everyone's going there. So
Oh, I was on my first plane. That was 2 levels. Coming back. You guys ever been on a plane?
Oh
with
yeah,
2
Yeah.
levels?
yeah.
I never been. I thought that was
so
so
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
yeah.
I don't know.
Two
floors?
yeah.
2 floors.
In the sky? Did you go like up and down?
You go to
the-
each bathroom?
No. I just thought it was cool to see. I've never seen it.
Was it like? How did you? Just stairs or like?
Yeah,
a
stairs.
little
Like so,
ladder or
so you
something?
go like to the left are like the rich first class people, and then for the peasants there's like dual steps. yeah.
Bro, it's like one of the most depressing stuff, man. Especially those international flights.
I
man.
hate when they make
You know,
you walk
yeah.
through the nice
No,
spot and
well,
then you're
I
like,
know,
this
bro,
is
it's
sick.
just
And then
like-
you get your chairs, they're like,
But when you,
Fucking-
so I never like get first class, but I will sometimes upgrade. Like if like at the gate, I'm like, oh, is there like can I upgrade? Because only like $100 sometimes.
yeah,
like
they
$200
want
bucks.
to sell the
Exactly,
seat.
exactly.
Yeah,
So you can
really?
upgrade there.
I didn't know
And
that.
then yeah. And then
always
when
ask. Always ask.
when you get
yeah.
when you get it, you feel like
I'm
the
the king.
the roles are reversed. Yeah, walk this way. You like eye them down. Do you see me?
You like this? You see these armrests? Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. You trip them.
Yeah.
You like a fucking peasant. Yeah, you punch their kid in the head.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
all
man,
right,
it's,
all right. Fuck, man.
Because even like domestic flights, the first class is kind of nice. But like the international,
Internationals,
the bigger ones,
Those
but
lay
bro,
flat.
those are
It's
like,
nicer than my apartment.
lay flat ones.
yeah, you walking past through there like, man, this is.
It's nicer than my apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on with your apartment? Anything change now that your better half moved in?
My better half. Well, no, it's still the walls are the same. The roof.
Wait, is she decorated at all or no?
Yeah. Oh, that for sure. It's way less of like a frat house.
I don't think I've seen it
Shithole.
since.
Well, you gotta
she
come
moved in.
over.
Yeah, no.
Right? Okay. Well,
No.
we'll move.
We're
The
not real
podcast
friends.
used to be there. We can't
Oh,
do
yeah.
that anymore. But let's bring it back. I may actually try and move into a 2-bedroom because I could get it for the same price in the same complex.
How?
Just the way.
I'm just gonna try to do it.
No, he said I got a quote and it's
Really?
cheaper by like $5. So it's
Wow.
yeah, I'm gonna be rich.
Wow. you
Save
can
so
save
much money.
$5.
Yeah.
That's a Happy Meal each month.
Yeah, it was like
Hey,
a
let's
$600
go.
transfer fee or something. But anyway, yeah. So that's good.
Fuck, let's wrap this up. I got to
Yeah,
train.
yeah.
I got to train soon.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching Simple Man Podcast. I'm
Guys.
Damien.
Thank you very much. I'm Ethan Crelinsten.
Nicky Rod. And
Hi, Rida.
Thank
The
you for coming on the
Giraffe.
show.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you, guys.
All right, you've been simplified.
oh yeah.
Boom.
Out of here.
Good. Some laughs.